Sound check. Test. Mic. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So I'm still thinking whether should I continue on based on my stream tat. I'm still thinking whether I should go with continue on farming the infernal hordes, or should I start making the other build that the next build that I'm planning to play. Is just, it may take at least 45 minutes to set up everything. I just want to make sure that I still have time to play with it today. So the build that I'm planning to play, basically I have already. And what's going on with my frame rate again? Okay, we're good. We're good. Give me a second. Oops. There you go. So the build that I'm planning to play is the new unique item called the Gospel of the Devotee. But what I'm planning to do is, I'm not going to take advantage of the Chaos Armor, but rather to use it as, of course, the Chaos Armor are only for Season 10. After the Season 10, is it still gonna be good moving forward to the next seasons? And especially with the leadless wall here, this is really powerful in terms of giving us double the critical strike damage. And if we're playing the bone skills, this also gives an additional ranks to the bone skills. So if I'm going to place the devotee here, I'm going to lose the grasping veins, and the grasping veins will move here. We are still gonna place the leadless wall. However, we need to play the corpse tendrils, the bone spear. Sorry, the bone spirit, because the bone spirit with the shattered spirit. So the bone spirit is basically our utility in order to when it hits the enemy, it will launch 18 projectiles of splinters. And with the aspect of, with the new unique gloves, with the new unique offhand on this season, it will become a unique gloves or any type of armor. Basically, it changes the behavior of one of our basic skill, or one or more basic skill that you're using. And more importantly here, the bone splinters that now pierces through enemies. So now this is a good AoE. Imagine 18 splinters shooting everywhere, and then it pierces all enemies. The only problem with this aspect is that we need the bone spirit. Bone spirit consumes your entire resource upon cast. And we need maximum resource every time that our bone skills being casted, including the bone splinters that are being launched. The moment that the bone splinters are being launched, and then we don't have any much essence, and our essence generation is not that fast, then the impact of the critical strike damage from the ossified essence to our bone splinters will be a little bit less. So first thing first, so we need to, okay, we need to hurry up. Where is my Baratheon? I believe I have saved it up yesterday. Was it this one? And with regards to our ossified essence, we need at least 0.7. 140 divided by 0.7, that is 200 points. Meaning, every time that our bone splinters through our bone spirit is being launched, our essence should be always full, so that we can take advantage of the increased damage of that maximum of 140%. And right now we are at 100. We can still increase our essence, right? We can still increase our essence. So, do I have a spare two-handed weapon, sir? And I'm almost freakingly full. I'm very full. Let's grab this one. And I need the... I know I have another Baratheon. 110, maximum resource 98 stats, but I believe this one is the most potent one. Okay. Well, I don't need you now. What are you talking about? Maybe... essence per second for sure we need. 100%. Intelligence, maximum life, basic attack speed. Chance for double skills to deal double damage. That's it. That's our 31 and 40, 23, 34. Probably this one is decent enough. Let's use this one. Wow, I have no more space to place the... this is the blighted aspect already. Ouch. I'm so full. What is this one? Oh, I think this is the one that basic skill. We're not going to use the chaos item yet. Not yet. Essence per second, maximum life. Let's grab this one. I don't know if I need the maximum resource, but the other two affixes are bad. Bloodlands. That's it. Oh, there. Basic skills. Basic skills. What are the other basic skills that we can use? The pain gorger, right? Unfortunately, wow, I don't have at least one. Poor me. Yeah, Pain Gorger is on the other items. No, not yet, not yet. I need to remove this. I know where to grab you, so don't worry. And I'm full. I'm short by 1. Resource cost reduction. Reap.
If I cannot be in the wilderness, this will do.
Damaging basic enemies with a non-basic skill marks them for 3 seconds. Let me use this one for a while. Pain. Oh, both helm. Basically, we can farm Be So Nice to get the Pain Gorger. Okay, you know what? Let's what is this one? Let me borrow you for a while. Banish Lord Talisman. I'm not going to use those powerful uniques yet. Macabre skills. Basic. Chest. Nothing. Okay, we'll just go with... I'll borrow this one.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need? Better than starting from nothing. Use it well.
First aura. Yeah, this one should be the Pain Gorgers. Sacrificial. So maybe this is sacrificial. Then we go here with... We're gonna replace these 2 rings. I need resource cost. What's this one? Critical strike damage, cooldown reduction. You still have temper. Crit strike damage is okay. But the cooldown reduction, what we need is the Macabre. Macabre restore 21 resource. If we have 3 Macabre skills, including the amulets, that will give us 61.
See some steel you need?
Need to borrow some rings, sir. And this one?
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
I think my speaker is too loud. Okay. Cob. Okay. Now here, I'm gonna check whether which one is much more potent with the critical strike damage in, or where are you? Basic skill damage. This one. Basic skill damage, especially once we have the imprisoned, the shattered spirit.
My hammer sing.
There is magic in all things. Let me show you.
Spirit. This one, 540 damage, generating 6 essence per enemy hit.
The magics await your return.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Let's try crit strike damage for now. Okay. We need. You know, we'll deal with the sockets later. Let's finish, and then the amulet. Let's change the amulet. Can I borrow an amulet, please? Seems like I don't have any amulet for spare amulet. Intelligence, life, movement, speed. This one, intelligence, maximum resource, and damage. I'll figure out what will be the third affix that I need. For now, I just need the maximum resource. We are now at 110. If we wear this one, now we are at 134. We still have the sacrificial. The sacrificial. We changed the mages to the shadow for the 31% essence generation, and then additional 31. Now we have 183 now. So basically, by masterworking this now, then we'll be able to reach the 200 essence at least. So if we check now the ossified essence, we are now close to 140%. We're still going to use the Bone Storm, but speaking of Bone Storm, we're not going to use the Bone Storm anymore. If the Lidless Wall on the next season is not going to be a Chaos Armor anymore, so we're gonna change to Soul Rift. Okay. We'll deal with the skills later. Let's finalize our gear. We need hardened bones here.
Impeccable.
What else that we can use here? Might. Yeah, basic skills grants damage reduction. Rapid. Can we get the benefit from the rapid aspect? Oh, that is offense. Hardened Bones is already here. Curse Aura is already here. Or maybe we can place Curse Aura here and then on the boots. Maybe Metamorphosis.
Masterful work.
I think We're almost done. Great Feast, no. Shattered Spirit, this is Serration. Increased critical strike damage by 45. I think it is more ideal here, the grasping veins. Because it has up to 50%. And then this one, duration. Okay, we need to temper Macabre and crit damage. Okay. Here's Soul Rift duration. Let's take advantage for a while the Soul Rift duration. Anything that we're missing, say basic aspect of might, hectic aspect. After casting 5 basic skill, one of your active cooldowns is reduced by 2.4 seconds. Though I wonder if this is, we're gonna try for now, if this is going to, basically it launches, it says launches, but does the launches is considered as a cast? Because I believe the term cast, I remember they explained that when you say cast, it is you are casting it, not by any other means. I have to check that term again, if cast is still refers to as like being launched or activate even by other skills.
What colour and brilliance.
Okay, now let's fix the skills. No need for Reaper. Let's go from the top. This one for critical strike chance. It is not a core skill, so we don't need that. We need the Hued Flesh. We don't need the Blood Surge. We don't need this. We don't need that. So those 3 are all correct. Coalesced Blood. Grasping Veins for... Maybe we don't need the Vulnerable if we're going to use the Soul Rift. This one is correct. Ossified Essence. Now, Bone Spirit that generate Essence. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We still have 2 spare. Is this maximum already?
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
Our movement speed is bad. However,
Magic is
we can
Nor evil.
enchant.
Can I help you?
Right, we need the armor. Ooh. Macabre, critical strike chance. So macabre, 19, 21, so that's 40, 57. 57. Is that enough to generate our essence back? Well, let's see. I think we can still bring in the Reaper's Pursuit. We can still take advantage of the Reaper's Pursuit. We have 3, then maybe we can add... where can we get one more point? Okay. We'll deal with the with our... Did we finalize? First is the armor. Armor now is the problem. Let's craft some... Maybe let's do these 2 skulls for now. Then diamond. We have a lot, so we can grab one of that. Then maybe for the topaz, let's craft this one, 2 for now. Then this is where we will be placing the runes, because this one, so we need the emerald here. Socket. Socket. Let's craft emerald.
Well done.
Okay, let me open my build plan on my second monitor so that I can basically this is the path that we're going to take. So we're now going with bone graft. Okay, let's finalize the Paragon board. Refund. This one is, I believe this is Gravekeeper. One more dexterity here. Oh, here, activated. Then bone graft. Okay, I'll switch to game mode. Okay. So we travel touch. Just give me a second. Just bear with me for a while. Okay. Go here. This is corporeal. Then we grab this essence. Then basically, by grabbing this, we are already at more than 200 essence. Next is Flesh Eater. Okay, this is the right direction. This is Amplify. Okay, activated. Then we get this nodes. Then we go here, this way. We're gonna grab this later if we have enough points, and then we travel this way. Now this is Frailty Board. Legendary on the left. And this is Sacrificial. Activated also. Okay. We'll grab this one if we have enough points. Let's complete the 5th board, which is Son of Death. Legendary on the left. And this is the Essence. So we can grab these nodes for the max life. We still have 8. We still have 8. Basically, we lost critical strike damage on this weapon. That's why if the Veratial is a chaos, no, I think Veratial is not a chaos item, but the Gospel of the Devotee. So we can add an ancestral item there. Then we can add critical strike damage affix. And that is okay. Well, basically, this is going to be the setup after. On the next season. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go again with Mordgard, Beast Corner, that's still correct. No, I'm not going to use that one. Maybe this one for cooldown. Bone Spirit cooldown is 212. Basically, we can still increase. Now let's try before we masterwork. I think we can try masterworking this now. I think especially the offensive.
More there than I thought.
Wow, that's okay for now.
Some solid bits here.
This one we need. Now this is the thing. With the Shard of Veratial here, we don't have the weapon augments, basically.
If I cannot be in the room with this,
Do I wonder what is 17% chance for basic skill to deal double damage? I believe we need that one.
Solid bits here.
Basic speed. There you go.
More there than I thought.
24% chance. I wonder if the Pain Gorger. You know what? Let me borrow this one for a while. I just want to see, because that is a huge multiplier. But you know what? I'm gonna compare. What if you don't have the Pain Gorger? But basically, it's basically with regards to the setup, everything you need, everything. But more importantly, you need a Shattered Spirit, and you need to have a very good resource generation. Otherwise, Now for the runes, we need seer. Huh? Seer, and then you, and then this one. Spend 5% of your maximum resource. No matter how big your maximum resource is, it's going to be the same for the offering. It's basically based on the percentage of your resource. So at maximum output, basically after Bone Spirit drains your essence, so you spend 100%. So this will generate 23. If we are going to pair 23 essence, 23 offering. Am I referring to the loom room? 5%, so that's 20. 100 is 20 times 5, so that's 100. Oh, sorry, that's 100 offering. But if we can spam the Bone Spirit without losing so much of the essence, cast 2 mobility or macabre skills, gain 100 offering. The Pock rune is going to be much more better because one cast of your macabre skill, which is our Bone Spirit, specifically the Bone skill, drains your resource. So the Pock rune will give us 100%, approximately 100 offering. Here, Moni, you need 2 macabre skill cast. So compared to the Pock rune has generated 200. This one is only 100. So we're going to use Pock rune here. I'm still thinking what is the ideal. I would still go with the Thal or what rune. Armor 693. Endurance. Alright. This one. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, maximum armor, resistances, they're bad. Resistances are bad, but let's keep it for now. Now let's go to the training grounds and let's see how. So basically, with regards to the essence, if we're going to use the Soul Rift, of course we have a means to generate resource other than the macabre skill. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, as I suspected, it already cost me around almost an hour just to grasping veins serration. Oh my goodness, we need the undying again. If we don't have the gospel, what will happen? Ah, it doesn't really pierce. Okay.
It's what I do.
Hold on a second, sir. Let me... Why I cannot cast the bone splinters? Ah, because I don't have the weapon. Can I borrow... Okay. This one? Ooh, that's the problem. The cooldown. In our critical strike chance, I believe. 58. We need the grasping veins. Do we still need the bone splinters here? Maybe let's swap. You can't. You don't want. Can you swap? Then tendrils here. Then let's bring back tendrils. High crit chance. Reduced. Basically, we need 100% critical strike chance so that every cast, every impact of the bone spirit will reduce its cooldown by 7 seconds. So we need crit chance here, crit chance here, and crit chance here, so that at least we can make it reach. So in addition to the grasping veins, how much now? 91%. We're still missing $234. I'm thinking if essence is basically the way I see it, the essence is kind of important in terms of reducing the bone spirit so that we can cast it all the time with the help of the rapid ossification. If we can have 300 essence, therefore upon impact we reduce 300 essence, so that's 4.5. So we only have a very little. Oh, where's the hectic? Curse aura. I think we don't need the hectic here. Let's grab the curse aura. I think it's better to see this in action. So we need curse aura. Let me minimize my browser. I feel like it's going.
Not here. Only honest magics.
Reducing my frame rate again. Curse aura.
Oh, you've caught a rare one.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, pit 95. Let's go with 70 for now. Basically, we have all our glyphs. We have. Let's just pretend that you know, we're just leveling and we're not lucky on getting our best items. If we cannot cast the bone spirit all the time, it's not going to work. How about we temper one of the jewelry with bone spirit cooldown? Which one is better, cooldown or rapid ossification? If we have 2 ranks of rapid ossification, so that is we have cooldown reduction here.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. Would you? I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Bone spirit cooldown 15%. 15% is just approximately 1 second. And the more that we reduce the cooldown, this is going to be less and less efficient. But the rapid ossification at rank 2, we can make it to rank 3, so that's 1.5 per 100. We need maximum resource on the helmet. And then if the pain gorgers is here.
Bright aura. Brighter soul.
Let's try. Rapid ossification or so now when the bone spirit crit -7, so we have 2.36 seconds left, consuming all of the resource. Rapid ossification at 1.5 right now, so that is a 200 essence. It's going to reduce 3, so that is enough, considering that we have 100% critical strike chance, so that
See some steel you need?
bone spirit is going to reduce. Give me a second. Do we have critical strike chance? I believe we do. There is a critical strike chance here. There. Okay, 62.7.
Filled with wonders.
Some solid bits here. My hammer sings on your return.
Let's see. It's working, but it's weak. I feel like am I missing something? Is it attack speed? Right. The corpse explosion. I'm missing that 40%. I'm not consuming any corpse. Give me a second. The corpse. The way I see on the season 10, the mechanic that we are and most of the builds right now, what they are playing is the lidless wall chaos armor. Because of that general increase in critical strike damage when you cast the Bone Storm. And we are talking about 100% increase in critical strike damage. Okay? On your armor. Then equip with your grasping veins, right? Am I missing something here? Or is it the Casting Bone Spirit also launches 18 bone splinters in all directions, dealing 540% increased damage and generating 6 essence per enemy hit. %33%. If I'm going to
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
How about you for attack speed? %59%. It's still not fast enough, but this is already Pit 70. How about we go with that might? I feel like since we're not casting the bone splinters, I have a bad feeling here. What if this 540% doesn't increase the bone splinters? And the thing with this devotee, decompose, your basic skills are empowered. Damaging an enemy with a basic skill causes them to take increased damage from your other basic skill. Therefore, we're not really activating this, we're just getting that bone splinters that pierces the enemies. But we're losing basically that 31%. If we want the bone splinters to take that 31%, we should be hitting the enemies with either reap or decompose. What I'm looking for is the the Blood Artisan's Crust. That when you pick up Blood Orb, and for the Pain Gorgers to work, you need to cast a non-basic skill, which is the one that we're doing, is the Bone Spirit.
It's what I do.
My goodness. $147 only. If we don't want... Oh shoot, the Flesh Eater is here. Oh, the Sign of Death is here. Okay, sorry, never mind. This one creates a bone prison in a larger area, and then it casts up to 30 bone splinters on the enemies trapped within. So we're hitting around approximately 42 a while ago. Now, what else can we use here? This one is for the bone spear. Give me a second. Great feast is not a good idea because it's going to drain our essence unless we have something to mitigate that essence. We need at least 14 essence per second in order to we can try. We have the soul rift. Let's bring bone splinters there. Let me cast the bone splinter alone. No bone spirit. Ouch. We're losing the essence because of the without the 18 projectiles. It helps really on generating the essence. This is not good. Happy? 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 Look at the multipliers. 130%, 50%. That's why I'm thinking, what if instead of critical strike damage, what if we add basic skill damage instead? Because of this, like we have 130. This one, increased damage, 150. Then again, as I suspected, the Great Feast is not a good company with this build.
May your road be filled with wonders.
Why do we have low on armor? Let me just... That is just maximum. Wow, oh. Oh, you need armor? Oh, here you go, armor. How kind of you, sir. How kind of you. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, if we are going to use the chaos armor on next season, if we don't have any good damage scaling, then Basically, we need attack speed here and... What is the maximum damage output? I see 174. Wow, 174! What is the 33% Haki hit chance? We need Ahu also. Let's add Hardened Bones, and then let's now use our Chaos perk. This one, oh, we have it already. Mud Guard, and then Beast Cornered. But we need the Hardened Bones.
I'm impeccable.
And then let's bring back Corpse Explosion for the additional multiplier. Oh, we need the oof. We need the Undying. Excuse me? Is it because it cast the Bone Splinter? It's being counted as a casted skill? Ew. Ew. Okay, Mard, Guard, and... Stop. I didn't expect it's going to be much more worse. Oh! No, no, no. It's not the, Right, right. It's not the, I know the reason why. Because we are consuming most of our resource. So the resource... Where's that, But it says here drains 0.2% of your maximum life to refund 40% of your total resources spent. So the way I understand this, but it says here 40%. This is still confusing. So if you spend 200 essence, for example, so 40% of that will be refunded. But I feel like the 40% that being refunded is still equivalent to that life that will be drained on you, not 0.2% of your life. That's why I feel like there's something wrong with the math here. Drain 0.2% of your maximum life to refund 40% of the total resources spent. So we spent 200, for example. So we got refunded by 40%. So that's 40 resource. So the other 60% multiplied by 0.2, is that how it works? Drain 0.2% of your maximum life to refund 40% of the total resources spent. I feel like the statement here, it says 0.2% drains 0.2% of your maximum life of the total resources spent. Resource is 200. Resource is 200. Even if you get that 0.2% of that 0.2% of your life in relation to what, that's why it's kind of there's something is wrong with that statement, in my opinion. Before, it was very clear. It will drain a certain percentage, 1% per 30% of the resource is spent. So 30% of that resource is spent. So if you spend 30 essence, 30% of that, so that's 9 is to 1%, so that 9% will be reduced to your life. Whoa, hold on a second here. It has a cooldown of 15.6. If we're going to use the chaotic cooldowns, but the thing is, we're not spamming, we're not supposed to spam the ultimate, that's why. Your core skill empower your next non-channeled cast of a different core skill. Well, this is basic skill. my what I'm usually trying to do is when I try to make a build, I'm not the type of I'm going to just because for the season. Of course, you want to do it for the season, but for me it's like the reason why I'm not taking advantage of the chaos armor, because if I'm going to play this one, let's just say this build is good. Okay, this build is good. However, now that you don't have the chaos armor now, then what's going to happen? This is just what I don't like about the bone spirit build. It's like it needs to have a like almost perfect gear in order to make it more efficient. What I have observed is the bone splinters is coming from our necromancer, not on the impact, not on the enemy where the bone spirit impacts. So basically we need to be close to the enemies as much as possible. Okay, think. It's just by using these two, I don't know what augments that we lost. Okay, let me try this one now. Okay, critical strike damage. Damaging enemies with a non-basic skill, which is the bone spirit, marks them for 3 seconds. Now what if without that one? Let's see how much damage that it reduced. And then we can add another resource there.
All things. Let me show you.
And I think even though we add more resource, what we need here is to reach the 300 if we want to take advantage of that cooldown. The thing is, we still need... You know what?
The wonders of sanctuary at your fingertips.
Just for the meantime, since we have Soul Rift to apply vulnerability, let's add Garun for now, so that we have our crit chance at 100% all the time, because that is crucial for the build. What else am I missing? Let me try... Should we go with basic?
Use it well.
Look at the basic damage. 31,000. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Training grounds. And again, the aspect of the devotee is not activating because we need... And see, this is the funny thing. The aspect of the devotee, right? In order for us to get the multiplier damage is that the one who will be hitting more harder, which is in our case the bone splinters, is we need to cast another basic skill. Okay? How can we make this to interact? Basically, we are using the bones, the bone. The funny thing about this Gospel of the Devotee, they disempower between the two basic skill. And if we take a look on this one, the Grim Reapers, the Skeleton Warriors doing the reap. So I don't know, do we need to bring our Reapers? But again, if this is going to proc the damage and if the reap from the Skeleton Warriors are also scaling more harder. Now the thing is, this is a seasonal mechanic. And we don't have, unlike the Druid has a good synergy with its skills. That I think I remember there is a skill wherein when the Druid casts the basic skill, it triggers an ultimate skill or something, or it casts a different kind of element depending on the element of the basic skill that it's casting. Because I played the Druid, I think season 1 and season 2. Where's the corpse? Do I have hued flesh? What the... Oh, what is this? Can we... That's the problem. Single target. I'm thinking if do I need to bring the Path of Tragul? Ouch. If only I have the Blood Artisan's Cross. I can use the Hemorrhage to proc, and maybe we can use the Embalmer to proc some Blood Orbs, and then we can use the Blood Artisan's Cross to spawn the Bone Spirit to proc the Shattered Spirit for the Bone Splinters. But the thing is, so the Shattered Spirit is gone.
Not much gets past me.
Ooh, this is bad. Hurry up! Good thing the trash mob was so kind, like, okay, get out of here. And then again, Pain Gorgers, without casting the Bone Spirit, we're losing this multiplier also.
My hammer sings on your return.
$48,991. Wow.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Oh, seriously? Come on. Oh, what? Basic damage, yeah. 52. Oh yeah, it added how much? 6,000? It was 52 before? I hate the cooldown on the bone prison. If we want to really reduce the cooldown of this silly bone spirit, we really need that um hmm. Well, it's a bit stronger now upon adding the basic skill damage. Is that it's just the bone spirit. Um, the problem is the bone spirit. Second cooldown. Wait a second. What did I do? I remember this is already 9. Was it because of the hectic? Hectic. So imagine if you have 300 resource. 300 resource. So 1.5. What is the rank of our rapid ossification now? Give me a second. Oh, I didn't change the rapid ossification. Supposedly this one, bone spirit cooldown. Aha! The culprit! The culprit! I found the culprit! No, that's why. Each time you cast a you use a skill with the resource cost, which is bone spirit, we increase our damage. But the multiplier damage here is not going to apply on the basic skill because it doesn't spend any resource. Oh, however, it does because of the Shard of the Baratheon. Basic skill damage. Now I'm thinking here whether should I go with the Path of Pergo. We need resource. Resource. Ouch. This is done.
Return soon.
Wow, it didn't give me what I want. What a silly ring. One. There you go. Probably it got upset with me, like, such a complainer. This guy is such a complainer.
May your road be filled with wonders.
Attack speed. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is now 2.4 million. What the heck? You're not even a good item. What the heck?
You need
Trying to be expensive.
some solid bits here.
Now we have 3 rapid ossification. What is this amulet? Ratmus chosen while you're here. I need skull.
What colour and brilliance. Beware the envious.
Okay, let's try. So we have 3, right? So we have 3 plus 3 1.5, 1.5, so that's 3. Sorry, yeah, 3. 200%, so that's 6. Cooldown reduction, considering that our bone spirit and it will crit at 100%. So we can cast the bone spirit basically most of the time. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, that's... I see a problem on single target. So basically the essence generation when you have single target, considering oh, this is supposed to be a good map. I'm not really familiar with the bone spirit. This is one of the, to be honest, this is one of the builds that I hate, because it is not a simple skill that you can just wear the aspect, masterwork, wear the unique item, and then you're good to go. No, your gear needs to be almost perfect in order for the build to be efficient. Like the cooldown, you really need tremendous amount of cooldown. So with our team, it struggles with single target because the bone splinters that is being launched, basically it hits only one enemy. So the essence generation coming from the bone splinters are only 1 now. 6 essence per enemy hit. Like, I don't want to, the reason why I don't want to take advantage of, again, the seasonal mechanic is, what if next season, and again, in order for the Gospel of the Devotee to really work properly, you need another basic skill that's being casted, which is you need another skill. But it's not going to be efficient like you are casting alternatingly. You're casting alternate with the skills, like you cast hemorrhage, for example, then you cast the bone splinters, you cast the hemorrhage. It doesn't make sense. The idea supposedly is like when you cast another basic skill, it will automatically cast another skill, maybe another core skill or another basic skill, for it to like create a chain reaction. That's why it's just so funny that they have introduced this Gospel of the Devotee, like, oh, you're getting this 30% multiplier, but it empowers the other basic skill after casting the initial basic skill. And the efficient way to do it is right now for this season is by using the skeleton warriors for them to cast the reap. Bone splinters projectiles to cast twice. This is the one I'm talking about. If you're going to use this, then you can use the bone augments. If you're not going well, see, if you're not going to use this one, the thing is your bone splinters is not going to pierce the enemies. The question is, on next season, can you still use this one? Because you're planning to use it here so that you can augment a weapon. Maybe Soul Rift? Well, another thing, we can also use the Bone Storm. Well, hold on a second. What if we do like this? Yeah, we're not piercing the enemies, but hold on a second. We give our basic skill some additional crit damage. However, we're not going to generate a very good essence because now we don't have the Soul Rift that giving us essence. However, since this gives critical strike chance, maybe we can replace Garrune with Lumrune for more essence. Gospel of the Devotee sucks. Devotee sucks.
Formidable.
Oh yeah, why I haven't thought about that? What if instead of Garrune we should have used the Lumrune? Hey, I'm frozen. $80,000 damage. Oops. Bone storm damage is increased by 30% of your critical strike damage up to 200%.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Huh? Where did I see the 200%? Anyway, what I'm looking at, oh shit. One percent increased critical strike chance for each 30 essence upon cast. We have 234. Let's just say at 210. So that is 7. So 7 increase in critical strike chance. That's not a lot. Do I still have some use for this one? I don't think so. Where can we use that silly... I mean, we can use the fueled by death. Wow, decompose is 146. Though that is corrupting damage per second. Basically, I'm not investing on the bone spirit because again, we're just using the bone spirit as our utility. I don't know what 200% that I was looking a while ago. Maybe I made a mistake. Lesser crit chance, are we still okay? Oh! Supposedly Soul Rift.
Not much gets past me.
I think during that I have the critical strike damage, I'm dealing around more than 100 million at least. It seems like okay, just kill me if that's going to make you happy. Hurry up. Yeah. Yeah. Give me crit! Crit!
My hammer
I have no more temper for this one. No. I need crit chance, right? I also need attack speed. How about let me borrow this one? I'm going to lose the intelligence.
horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Supply.
Well, anyway, I'm almost ending the stream soon. I'm gonna continue tomorrow. But I feel like I need to farm more gold again. I feel like I'm going to run out soon. With a blink of an eye. What am I looking here? Crit chance. Oh, what is, oh, critical strike damage. Seriously, come on. It cost me around 30 million just to roll that critical strike chance. That's how expensive this item is.
My magics await you the wonders of sanctuary. at
What
your
a silly item.
I may help you.
Some solid bits here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Use it well.
Oh, I'm still using the Bone Storm. 234. My glyphs is already it only has that little double damage chance, but oh, this build is bad. This build is bad.
See some steel you need?
It's the same thing with the sword.
My hammer sings on your return.
Until now, this is a very inefficient unique item for the army of the, where is it? This one. Until now, it still haven't fixed. It's just the developers are afraid to increase the damage scaling of, to bring back the mastery scaling of the army of the dead. That's why this one is basically useless. Especially the effect of consuming 20 corpse in order to cast the bone spear, the army of the dead. Now same thing with this one. Are we relying on every seasonal mechanic that it will allow us to cast a different basic skill in order to proc this Gospel of Devotee? Let me save this. Save. This is basic. The very basic. Where can we find the Blood Artisan's Cross? I believe it's on Lord Zir. Let me bear with me for a while. Artisans. Zir or Urivar? Q, Pok, Loom. Pok, Loom. We need the Tamarind. Can I borrow you for a while? what I'm planning to do here is it's going to be it's not going to be an ideal build, but what I'm planning to do here is, because I want to activate the multiplier damage from the devotee, what I'm planning to do is, what if we cast hemorrhage to produce blood orbs, and we use embalmer. When you consume corpse, we produce blood orbs, and then by using that unique armor called the Blood Artisan's Cuirass, but we need the maximum roll of 3 orbs to cast the Bone Spirit for free. I hope we get it. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. That's correct. I thought why I'm having Bone Storm. Is it supposedly a Soul Rift? Then I remember, yeah, I'm using the Lidless Wall. Right. Seven? Nope. Right. Chest. I see a chest. I see a chest. Razor blade. Five. 6, 7. Lower. 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 Even though it's not an ancestral, as long as the roll is 3. Ew. I'm gonna check. I'm still gonna check whether if I'm missing some important aspect, but I believe those are the aspect that we need.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. Some solid bits here.
Where can I place this one? Shoot. We're full. How much is our Zermats? Okay, we have plenty enough. But I'm supposed to end the stream soon. But let's see if we can maybe 5 runs. Let's see, just to fill up our inventory. And then if we don't get anything, then We'll see tomorrow. I think I'm gonna continue farming here. Inferno hordes. No chest. And again, this is T4. Look at the loot. Nothing ancestral on the unique item. Ah, there we go. We have one. Haha. Okay, we got one. Let's try this one. We need to watch out our armor. So we need blood orbs. I have a bad feeling about it. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this. Why am I here? Oh yeah, the socket. Okay, our armor is still okay. Armor is still okay. We need to get that, maybe I can still get tier NQ. What do you mean? I don't have any more tier rune? Huh? Even the Q runes? Wow, we're poor. We're poor. We're poor. So it seems like I need to farm runes tomorrow also. Yeah, especially the runes. I need Ahu, I need Nagu just in case. I need all of the runes that I don't have. What the heck? Oh, did I accidentally throw the runes away? Doesn't make sense. Wow, we're poor. Okay. We need a Balmer.
My magic's awaiting your return.
So we don't need Bone Spirit. No, we still need the Bone Spirit. We still need the Bone Spirit. But actually we don't need the Bone Spirit because it's going to be spawned for free. If only there is an aspect that will auto-consume the corpse when we are using the basic skill. that is going to be another tool that we can use.
Be ready.
Let's see. Hey! Hey! Our chaos perk. Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We're not draining our essence now. Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We need the embalmer though. That's the problem. But if we have the pain gorger, oh shoot! Where can we get the pain gorger, by the way? Bison Eyes or Uribar? Okay. Thank goodness. Actually, if we have the pain gorger here, we have an extra ancestral item here. Then maybe we can use oh, sorry, what am I saying again? Undying. Okay, you know what? Let's... Basically, we don't have any more core skill to cast, so we can spam Bone Prison, Bone Storm. Okay. Or maybe... No, never mind. Oh yeah, it's going to drain my essence. Blood Wave. Look at this one. 2 blood orbs as it travels. The thing with this build now, we need a very good production of blood orbs. Otherwise... What happened? I think... My armor? I have all the armor. Let's remove the intelligence on that pants and then replace it with armor for the meantime. So that we're not going to be so squishy.
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
Seriously? Intelligence keeps coming up?
My hammer sings on your return.
You're really testing my patience, sir. You're really testing my patience. This now costs 25 essence. Where's my free bone spirit? It is not free. I think if it's not on your if it's not here. I need that attack speed though. Where can we get another 3 points? I need 3 more points. Well, I don't need this anymore, the rapid ossification. If you're not very efficient on producing blood orbs, this is not going to work also. Alright, the blighted aspect. Where's my free bone storm? Bone spirit? Wow, I'm getting scammed. Aha. I see a problem. I have a bad suspicion.
At least I can put my skills to use.
Casting. Casting bone spirit. So this is not going to work. So the bone spirit launch is not going to work. So the shattered spirit is not going to work with blood artisan's Koras. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna check if I'm missing something, but I feel like you can play this on this season, but the thing is, you're not going to. I don't think that this is powerful next season. It's a big ew. This could have been fun. Casting Bone Spirit on soul launches, yeah. And the thing with single target, that's the problem will arise. Unless you have the bone, the Path of Chargul, I guess. Maybe let's reload basic equip. And then we need bone prison. vulnerable for the essence. We need 3 more points. Oh shoot, this is now my problem. Ay ay ay. My problem is I'm going to cast 4 skills. This is going to stress my fingers even more. No. This is not going to work.
The wonders of sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you? Sublime.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this one more run. If this is going to fail, but it is what it is. And that's it for me today. Nah. This is bad. Sorry. Again, I'm gonna check if I'm missing something. Otherwise, it's a nah. So I'm just gonna think again what will be my... I think I'm planning to do what I'm looking forward is the Ring of the Sacrilegious Soul to be a permanent chaos item. I'm planning to do that corpse explosion build, the build that I have played the previous season, but I believe I only made it to pit 80, I think. Pit 75 or pit 80? I think it already struggled at pit 80. But let's see if with the help of our Ring of the Sacrilegious Soul and some of the other probably we can use the Mard Guard, or we can use the Alter the Balance.
My hammer sings on your return.
So I mean, I can use the Gospel of the Devotee, but then again, as I have said, I don't find it fun that I'm going to play it like, oh, this is good, and then on next season, because you don't have that chaos item, Gospel of Devotee, the Pain Gorgers, then, and you don't have those, if using the Grim Reap, using the Skeleton Warriors to cast the Reap, what if you don't have that mechanic now? They may introduce a new one, like, hey, but it doesn't make sense because we are only relying on a seasonal mechanic in order to trigger to make our unique items or the build more efficient. The purpose of the seasonal mechanic is just to make the build more better, but not to rely on the seasonal mechanic. And a good example here is the Gospel of the Devotee, that you need to cast 2 basic skills in order to empower the other one. And we don't have that certain mechanic within our aspects, within our unique items, that can autocast the other basic skill. It's not going to be efficient if you're casting a basic skill and then casting another one manually. It's like one cast of, it's like you're saying, I'll cast one reap, then I can continuously cast the bone splinters. But the thing is, look at the damage here, like 30k. It needs to have at least 1 million damage in order to scale more better. And right now, what I have seen, like it like 200 million. It doesn't even clear. It doesn't have the capability to clear Pit 70. And my glyphs are already 70-ish. So what more if you're playing this as your starting build? Then probably the best the highest tier that this build can do, maybe 60-ish. Anyway, so just tomorrow I'm gonna back on farming the Hell Tides, Infernal Hordes, and then what else? I'm going to farm the runes. I need to farm those other runes, the other legendary runes, and I'm still gonna think what other builds that I still find fun to play. The builds that I'm having fun to play is getting more and more lesser and lesser every season, especially with the nerf of the overpower. I was not the blood spear is gone. Blood search is so less powerful. Same thing with the bloodlands. I don't know. So yeah, probably the next one will be, I'm gonna try would be, again, I need to farm some gold before I'm gonna burn out my gold on farming the playing the next build, which is the I'm gonna try again the corpse explosion, and let's see how it goes. I believe I was having fun with the corpse explosion, especially the crit build. Like, it can explode, like it can one hit most of the enemies, like on those lower P tiers. So well, let's see, now that we have a chaos item, Recom the Sacrilegious Soul, that autocasts our corpse explosion, and let's see how it goes. So yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.